We are tonight's entertainment.
What the fuck is this, Jet?
This is a tasty burger.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
You like Huey Lewis in the news?
Is this your homework, Larry?
Why just be you be?
Welcome back to the film scoop. I know you guys didn't hear it, but just now, me and Carl did about 18 mic tests.
Yeah, dude. We're out here. We're fucking working for you guys.
Yeah, that was insane. We loaded up the software to record, and we sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I mean, something was fucked up. It was way too high-pitched. And it was also, if you've heard the Challengers episode, when it was cutting, it was like, it was fucking up the whole time.
Yeah.
It was doing that, too. So we were Alvin and the Chipmunks, and it was cutting out the whole time. Not what you want.
Basically, your worst nightmare scenario.
Yeah.
I think there's a short in one of these mics, though.
Probably.
I think that's what's doing it.
Probably.
Honestly, I'm not 100% that we even sound good right now.
Yep. I mean, we can check it.
Nah, we'll just keep rolling.
I want to check it. I want to check it. We checked it. It sounds fine.
Yeah, we're good.
We should be all good. All right. We're back. Welcome back to the motherfucking film scoop. We do cool shit here.
Yeah.
And
with our shitty setup, dude.
With our Alvin and the Chipmunks setup. And people who listen to the scoop also do cool things. Because they're listening to the scoop.
That's
so
true.
You're included.
Unless your name is... Nah, I'm just messing.
Unless your name is Rick. If your name is Rick, fuck you.
I'm not going to scare away one of our 2 listeners.
Yeah.
We're
keeping get unlucky. One of the 4 people that listen to us is the exact name that you name.
Yeah, we're keeping it small, you know. We don't want it to. We don't want to be too big.
Yeah, but it's really one could say we have a small podcast that no one listens to. I say we have a small exclusive circle that only certain people, certain cool people, are allowed into.
Yeah, any dummy can tune into the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, any fucking idiot.
You got to know what the fuck you're doing to come into the film scoop.
Yeah, you've got to be invited. You have to have a backstage pass to Coolville.
Yeah, we have to vet you for at least 24 hours beforehand.
Yeah, so if you're listening right now, just know you've been pre-approved.
Yeah,
your cool badge been stamped.
Yeah, I've watched you while you slept.
Yeah. We have eyes everywhere. Yeah. We got our ears to the streets, all right? If you're listening to this, you're a certified cool guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a couple... What?
I'm sorry.
Dude, my co-host is the worst.
Well, I was going to do like
He's the worst guy, no.
I was going to do a little... There's... What I did was bad.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to do a little scoop of life thing and, get these numbers together because I got my ass handed to me today. YouTube Shorts popped up.
God, you're such a fucking amateur.
The worst thing that could happen.
I
would rather porn have come up, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Than YouTube
Dude, I tell you, Carl is always on his phone when we record.
That's the first time that's like
I'm not talking about you playing
a couple
sound.
times.
I'm talking about you getting on your phone.
I got my notes on here. All right. So, do you have any scoop of life?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Well, dude, it's fucking hot here.
Yep.
And I ended the day with a walking distance of 11 miles and 117 floors climbed.
Dude, that's amateur hour.
I got my ass caked today. Absolutely destroyed.
If your hands don't look like this, you must be a liberal sissy.
Dude, I wasn't even doing cool shit. I was just walking up and down stairs.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You should try working a day at the Johns.
Dude, you know, we both know I wouldn't last a day at the Johns.
You would. Yeah, I mean, we don't need.
I don't have what it takes to be a mail master, dude.
I mean, it's.
I'd
not
be
for
lucky
everyone.
if they let me lay bread.
I mean, it's not for everyone. You really gotta set your eyes on the prize.
Yeah, if you're
chip
not
away
there,
at the grindstone every day.
If you're not there and you're not focused, good luck, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was your whole scoop of life.
Yeah, just that I got fucked.
Okay. I feel like I probably missed some news that we need to talk about, but oh well. I mean, what we have is what we have. The only thing of significance is that Arkham Asylum has apparently been canceled.
Yep.
Which, a lot of misinformation being spread. All right? It's fake news.
Set the people straight, Cash.
all the headlines say Arkham Asylum TV show canceled. It was set in the Batman universe. All right. First things first. It hasn't been officially canceled. The director has left the project, and it's not moving forward at the moment. Could still happen. B, it is not set in the Batman universe. It is set in James Gunn's DCU.
Yep.
So there's that. Those two very different things. Honestly, I don't really care. I don't really care that it was canceled. If it was part of Matt Reeves' universe, I would have been upset. But since James Gunn said it was part of his DCU, I don't really care.
Yeah.
As long as nothing of the Batman universe is getting touched, then
Yeah. Especially since we haven't been exposed to like what he has planned yet. It would suck if like he gave us a Batman movie and then it was like fucking awesome and then they told us about the project and then it got canceled.
Yeah.
That would suck, but like he hasn't nothing started yet, so it's
Yeah.
early enough to where it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really care. I mean, it could still come back one day. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I guess it sucks that there's one less DC thing coming out, but they're probably deleting that to add something else.
Yeah, or to focus on cooler stuff.
Yeah, and Matt Reeves was supposed to be producing that, so this frees up Matt Reeves to do Batman shit.
Yeah.
So I'm
His
down.
cock's gonna be even bigger now.
Exactly. Well, I don't know if that's possible.
Oh, dude, it's possible.
What are you saying? You saying he's got a small ween?
No, I'm saying that he's probably gets bigger with every fucking banger that he makes.
Yeah, but he's got to be at like 25 inches now. Like he's entering DEFCON 3 if he gets any longer. It's going to be coming out of his pants, hitting his foot.
My prediction right now, you heard it here first, folks. Upon release of the Batman 2, he's going to be at 30. He's going to be at 30. Probably suffer some significant blood loss because of all the hemorrhaging in the penis.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 30.
I mean, I don't... that's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that. Yeah, Arkham Asylum's been canceled. Big whoop. Who cares? Anyways, when's the Batman 2 come out? The TV shows we've been watching. House of the Dragon. Watched that last night.
Yep.
Awesome. I believe Coral has egg on his face. He doesn't want to admit it, but...
Well, here's the deal. 100%. Last night's episode was fucking sick. Fucking awesome. But I feel like my critiques on the first few episodes, I still stand by like the first half of season 1 being somewhat unnecessary and boring. The young Rhaenyra
This
stuff.
is the first half.
First half of the first season.
Oh.
Yeah. I still stand by that being kind of boring. And then I think that the critique of it being like a slow starting season 2 is about right.
It's just not, though.
But that was a hell of a fucking climax.
So much
dude.
happens in the beginning of season 2.
This is the episode I've been waiting for, and I'm back on the wagon. I was off. I was playing in the mud, doing whatever fucking idiots do.
Yep. Drinking
And
milk.
then you went, here, come on.
Drinking
come
milk,
on.
shitting pants.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards.
I was definitely drinking some milk, dude.
Yeah, but Carl's back on the wagon now. Back
Yeah.
with the intellectuals that know how great House of the Dragon is. Man, that episode was just amazing. I mean, I don't know. That's just the way the cookie crumble, man.
Yeah.
I don't go into spoilers for new episodes of TV, so I can't say much. But the ending's great, and we're just in a good spot.
Yeah,
Just
the
in a good
ending's
spot.
great, and it really leaves you wanting, like, what the fuck's gonna happen now? Mm-hmm. Not like a cliffhanger, but like things have happened that's like gonna change the way we move forward.
Yeah. Yep, and we watched a new episode of The Boys. Maybe my favorite episode so far.
It was really good.
I loved that episode.
Yeah.
Very funny, very intense. A lot of things happening that you don't want to see happen. Yeah, good episode.
Hell yeah.
I think that's all we've been watching. Smiling Friends is done for now, which sucks.
Yeah.
Can't talk about that anymore, but
I hate this red thing. I spit on you.
Tuh. I'll do my certified Gwembley dance for only $5.
We're not paying you $5.
Oh.
I can't do it for nothing. All right,
Okay, I'll do it just this once. I'll do it for nothing. All right, that's all I've got. So we'll move into trivia.
All right.
I'll go first. Guess the movie by the cast.
Okay.
This one should be pretty easy.
All right.
Bradley Cooper,
Okay.
Hugh Grant,
Okay.
Chris Pine.
Grant and Pine. Oh, that's Dungeons.
Yep.
There we
Dungeons and Dragons.
go. Hell yeah.
And if you were unaware that Bradley Cooper was in that movie, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But he
you
is.
just didn't talk about you don't do spoilers, then you spoil things.
I mean, that's... If you haven't watched it by now, you're not a cool guy.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
true.
deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve that.
Yeah.
Cameo spoiled. Bradley Cooper's just the coolest guy in the world.
He is. He's sick.
Next question. What is the brain implant in Upgrade called?
Oh, damn. It's a... I'm going to take a guess. I don't know for sure, but is it Link?
No.
I don't think I know.
STEM.
STEM. I should have gotten that.
Yep.
I need to rewatch Upgrade, dude. Every time I see the fucking poster for it, I'm like, that shit
Well, it's my
slaps.
raffle pick, so it'll get pulled soon.
Oh, awesome. I didn't know that.
Nobody in the Grove has seen it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, you guys
Well, Evan
are
saw it in theaters, but he didn't have it logged, so I didn't know. But most people haven't seen it. And that's
sick
like
that
my...
he saw it in theaters. That was cool shit.
Yeah.
But
I didn't see it. I didn't know what the fuck that was.
I didn't know what was happening.
I was
either.
watching the Bye Bye Man. I didn't know what I didn't know what I was doing.
My pick was Brawl in Cell Block 99. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset that you put that in there.
You know, cool guys do cool things.
I could end up loving it. It's so, like, I feel like the runtime is so long for what that movie is.
Nah, dude, I love every second of it. Give me fucking
We'll
Vince
get to it
Vaughn.
eventually. Last question. What year did Collateral come out?
Let me cycle through the brain waves here.
Yep.
2000. I want to say 2007.
No fucking way.
Did I get it?
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Oh, god damn it. God dang it.
3 years
I can't
off.
believe you did that to me just now, dude. I thought I was a smart man. That was the biggest dick thing you've ever done.
2004.
I can't believe you just did that, dude. What a horrible human being you are.
You know why I did that? Because fuck you.
You even had a good reason to do it.
I had a great reason. There's no better reason than that.
God damn it.
Dude, the other day, so in our living room, our lamp is turned off by Alexa. I didn't set it up. Don't make fun of me.
I didn't set it up either.
I would never have set that up. I think that's stupid. I just want to turn the lamp off myself. But it's been set up by a third party that will not be named. But anyways, we have to turn our lamp off by saying, Alexa, turn off the lamp. And it's set on a timer, so every day at like 7 or something, 7:30, it'll turn on. And it's always when we're watching a movie.
Every time.
So we've got to like say in the middle of the movie, Alexa, turn off the lamp. And then the lamp came on yesterday, so it was time to like say turn it off. And then this isn't going to be funny now that I'm saying it again on the podcast, but it was funny in the moment. And I was like, Alexa, turn off the Smeat. And then Carl was like, what if I just disappeared? It's like your fucking clothes are sitting there.
Yeah,
your
your
camo
Crocs
Crocs
just fall
drop onto the
down.
floor. You see your milk sitting there on the table.
That was perfect, dude. I think
It's
they'll
like
get a
I
kick
said
out
that for no reason. I mean, that's not me saying that's not going to do anything. I'm not helping at all. Mm-hmm. And I know I'm going to have to say it the right way anyways. But
Yeah.
but that was
That was just a silly, goofy time.
silly, goofy moment. But what's your trivia?
My trivia. Let me pull it up. Make sure I don't have fucking YouTube Shorts blaring.
Yeah, thank God.
All right. In Spree, what is the title that he gives his videos?
The lesson.
Hell yeah.
Carl, I almost asked you that.
Really?
I was looking at Spree, and my review for Spree is just the lesson. I was gonna ask you, like, what does he call his videos in Spree?
Dude,
I almost said that.
I didn't remember. I was like, fuck, what is it?
Amateur hour.
I knew it was the something, but the lesson is crazy. All right. What is the name of Lars? I did know this one. What is the name of Lars's girlfriend in Lars and the Real Girl?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. I saw that like years ago.
It's a Hispanic name.
Rosa?
No.
I don't know.
Bianca.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He's like, Bianca's actually a missionary. Isn't that right, babe? All right. What year did In Bruges release? In fucking Bruges?
Fucking Bruges.
I thought that one would get you.
I mean, I know it's between 2 years. I think it's 2005. 2006?
Wrong.
Neither?
Neither.
What the hell? 2007?
Nope.
You're lying to me because
No,
I
dude,
lied to you.
no, I
lied to you. Now you're lying.
I thought
to
about
me.
lying to you, but Letterboxd says it's 2008.
Oh, dude, maybe it is. Fuck.
That's all right, you know.
I got it wrong.
I guess you're dumb.
You got me. I don't know what you want me to say. I guess apparently it can happen.
I guess
now
so.
I know. But yeah, that's it for trivia, right?
No, I got one more.
All right.
I gotta guess the movie based on the cast.
All right.
Sandra Bullock, George Clooney, Ed Harris.
I've seen it.
Yes. I don't believe you were a big fan of it.
Sandra Bullock's in Speed. She's in The Blind Side. She's in The Heat.
I wouldn't do The Heat.
Okay, good.
I want you to know I wouldn't do that to you.
She's in Ocean's 8, which I haven't seen. Is it animated?
No.
Is it The Blind Side?
It's not The Blind Side. It's a movie you've only seen once. I'm pretty sure.
Sandra Bullock. George Clooney.
Mm-hmm. This was a hard one because I thought my
Batman
other
and
questions. No. This was a hard one because I thought my other questions were going to be easy. But then you folded on In Bruges.
You're sure I've seen this?
I'm positive. You've got it ranked. You got it ranked at a 3.5. I just double checked.
What the hell is this? I haven't seen a lot of George Clooney movies.
He's not. Sandra Bullock is the main actress.
Gravity.
Yep.
Ah,
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Had to hold your hand through that one.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you. All right.
That's what happens when you fuck with me on the movie year, dude. That was so mean.
Yeah.
You're a jerk, dude.
It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, it's...
No, I'm fine.
I'm fine. All right. Time to get into the old Watcherino, of
Yep.
which I have a plenty.
You were fucking...
I would just be honest with everybody. I have been ill this week. I've been of a sickness.
You don't need to go into detail.
No, I'm not going to go into detail.
Yeah. Smart. Smart.
I've been... I'm dealing with an injury. So yeah, I've been sick all week, so I haven't been doing shit but watching movies. So my watch list is insanely long.
Yeah.
So
I did a little bit of watching myself.
apparently he did.
Huh?
That's apparently he did.
Yeah.
That's what the streets are saying.
Got a couple numbers in.
But I'll kick off my watch list with a comfort movie. This was the first day I was sick, so I just wanted something to make me feel better.
Needed something to lift the spirits.
Yeah, so I watched for the 5th time Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Hell yeah, dude.
Still a 5-star, still the best MCU movie.
Did it tear you up at all?
No.
No?
I've seen it too many times now to
That
to
wells
make it
run
to
dry.
Yeah, 5 times in a year is quite a lot.
It's quite enough, sir.
I mean, that's almost like every 3 months, 2-3 months.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Sometimes you just gotta throw it in, you know.
That's just the way the cookie crumble, man. And then me and you watched Perfect Days.
We did watch Perfect Days. That movie fucking blows, dude. That movie
I
ended.
told you.
That movie ended, and I was like, dude, what the fuck was that? Dude, just to piss you off.
I told you I wasn't sure if you would like it because
Yeah.
you're not a smart person.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, buddy. No, I'm definitely not as high on it as you, because you were bordering 5-star with it and said it like changed your life.
Bordering.
You had it at 4.5 when we talked.
I had it at 5.
Oh, you put it at 4.5 initially. You must have. I can't remember if you moved it up or not, but
I did.
yeah, you were like this movie, like it was insane. So I had really high expectations going.
I told
into
you
it.
exactly what it was.
I know, but I had high expectations to like feel something emotionally, and I did a little bit, but nothing like what you described. But I gave it a 3.5, and I would rewatch it. I could see that going up.
I feel like the way you talk about it and how you rate it doesn't match up.
Well, because I like pissing you off. But
So you did like it.
yeah, I did like it.
Okay.
Yeah, because you started flaming me about it, saying I didn't like it in the movie.
Because you were also
thing.
falling asleep, so...
I was starting to doze towards the end. But
No, the whole time.
it wasn't the whole time. You weren't even there the whole time.
You were... I was there after the first 30 minutes. I was there for 75% of it.
No, I dozed like
You were falling
twice.
asleep. So...
I dozed twice, and then on the second one, you're like, "Oh, you're just gonna keep falling asleep, aren't you?" And I was like, "God damn, dude, relax."
Yeah, because I knew what was going to happen. You were going to finish the movie and be like, well, that fucking sucked. And then you didn't even fucking watch it because you were falling asleep and checking your phone the whole time.
No, I did like it. I liked it. Honestly, this might sound weird, and I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but not really. One of my favorite sequences was the shadow tag sequence with that guy. Mm-hmm. I don't know why,
It's pretty awesome.
but I fucking loved it.
Yep. Nothing changed for me. Still feel the same way about it. It's fucking awesome. And there's never... I mean, maybe your expectations were wrong because you said you were anticipating like some big emotional like reaction out of you, and like I didn't have an emotional reaction to the movie. I mean, there was no scene that made me cry or anything. It's more about what the movie's trying to say than about how it made me feel.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was described to me, not, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I didn't know what to expect. But I mean, I could rewatch it right now. Like it's not something I didn't like at all. I really liked the main character. I liked his performance was great with having no lines basically, and the visuals of everything. I mean, it's Japan. It's
Yeah.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. One of my trivia questions was almost, what company does he work for?
Something toilet. It's not Japan toilet. It's fucking...
Man.
Hang on. It's not Kyoto. Tokyo toilet?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was like a city and then just toilet,
Yep.
which is pretty awesome. Just, I mean, get right down to business.
Yep. Next up, we watched Creep. This was a movie that I've always loved, and Carl didn't.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't want people to think I didn't like it, but you were a lot higher on it than I was, and I'm so happy we rewatched it.
It's
dude,
fucking
because
awesome.
It's so awesome.
It actually like makes me want to make a movie
Yeah.
because it feels so obtainable. It feels like something you could make.
Yeah.
If you rented a camera and rented an Airbnb and had like one friend, you could go try to make Creep. It's not going to be as good, but because the script's amazing, so that's like the tough part. But Creep is, I gave it a 4-star. I love it. I think it's funny. the scene where you first see Joseph.
Dude,
and
I was dying laughing.
Aaron's in his car, and he's like, no one's at the house, so he walks back to his car and is like starting to call people, and then Joseph's leaning on his car, and he shows up and scares him, and then he's just staring at Aaron, and he's like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god. It's so fucking weird, dude.
That movie is so funny, with like how weird he is, but then they do a really good job of like cutting that off and getting serious.
Yeah, it's creepy as shit too.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's funny when it wants to be, and it's creepy when it wants to be.
Yeah.
And the ending is like sticks in my head. Like I'm never gonna forget the ending to Creep.
Yeah. I used
think
to
it's
not like the
genius.
ending, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how you can't like the ending to Creep.
I think it was just like, well, I don't want to spoil the ending, but I think it's just like, how did no one see that kind of like thing? Like it seemed like nuts.
Oh,
But like,
I mean,
I
no one
don't
was
know.
there.
I don't know why I gave a fuck about that.
Just because you're in a public place doesn't mean someone's gonna see it.
Yeah, exactly. But like, why does that even matter? Like, I don't know why that was such a big thing in my head.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Yeah. I don't know.
But you know, the ending's awesome, and then I love the him getting another call at the end and like putting that back. Mm-hmm. That was, oh my god.
Yeah,
dude.
it's awesome. I like the scene when Aaron's in the bathroom on the phone.
Yeah.
I think that scene is so cool and intense, and it's just, and just the little moments that I just feel like it's so well made. It's when he says like, oh yeah, there's this waffle place I went to since I was a kid, and like we can go there for lunch, and then he opens up the menu when he gets there, and he's like, all right, let's see what's good here. And he's like, I thought you said it's the waffles. He's like, oh yeah, well obviously the waffles is why people come here, but like other than that.
Yeah, he's like, they changed the menu since I've been here.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you've never been there before in your life.
But yeah, I love Creep. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
The next one's up is Maxxxine, but I guess we'll wait, talk about that last, since that's like the big movie of the week.
I guess. I was gonna say we could go ahead and get it out of the way.
No. Next up is Twister.
Hell yeah.
With Twisters coming out, figured we needed to see the original. I had never seen it, and it's all right. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I stopped watching it like halfway through.
Scoopers. Guess what it was. Guess what he did. He fell asleep.
I did fall asleep, but I was led to believe we would be watching something else that night.
That was a stupid idea.
That's not what I was told by the guy putting on the movie.
In that scenario, it was a stupid idea. With those people there, it was a
I
stupid
didn't know they were going
idea.
to stick around for it.
Well, they did, and we were putting
What
on a
I
movie.
said was we should watch this, and then you went, of course we're doing that, and then we got there and we did the opposite.
Yeah, because that was if we were alone.
Nope.
That's like me saying, dude, we should watch Silence of the Lambs tonight. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. And then my parents come over. And then you don't expect me to change the movie that we watched.
No, because with these specific people, we agreed that we wouldn't let them impact what we watch anymore.
Well.
But the first half of it was really good, and I do want to watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean,
I love me some Paxton. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I love Bill Paxton. It has a really good cast. It's got Philip Seymour Hoffman in it. There's a dude. There was such a brain rot moment for me watching this movie. Oh, Alan Ruck's in it. Conroy was interested in politics at a very young age.
Oh yeah.
I had such a brain rot moment watching this because there's a character in this movie, and I looked at Carl and I was like, dude, he looks like the Tyler Durden, Daniel Larson deepfake photo. Do you know how fucked you have to be to understand what I'm talking about?
Thing is, it's exactly how he looks. It looks just
Dude,
like
I
him.
couldn't get past it. He had the exact facial hair and
Completely
clothes, and
identical, dude.
he looked the exact same, and I couldn't get it out of my head. Tyler Durden, Daniel Larson deepfake photo. I was like, man,
I'm
I'm
like Tyler Durden, Daniel Larson. I went, oh my
in
god,
the slums right now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but Twister is fun. It's a fun. I get why people like it, especially if you grew up on it. But for me, it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like cheesy '90s movie. I'm sure Twisters will be better.
Oh yeah.
Next up, the movie. Carl has been losing his mind about watching this movie. Every single time we're about to watch something, this motherfucker says we should watch Mandy.
Yep.
Every single time. So we finally did it.
I've been wanting to rewatch Mandy because a lot of people have it at like a really high rating for me, and I was like, I feel like I need to rewatch this because like maybe I missed something, or maybe like I didn't grab something on the first watch. So I wanted to rewatch it, and then I wanted to see what you thought about it too, because you're usually better about absorbing everything quicker and appreciating everything more. So I wanted to see what you thought more than anything. But I did like it more on second watch.
I liked it. I thought it was super original. It has great visuals, a very unique style. And it took me a while, because I didn't watch a trailer or read a synopsis or anything. I had no idea what it was about. I just knew the poster was like had a bunch of smoke and red and blood, it looked like, and looked cool. So the first half is like a little confusing. They throw a lot at you, and it's a very weird world that they're in.
Yeah.
And it kind of takes a while to like get your footing in terms of like what's going on. But then the second half is very straightforward.
Yeah.
And it turns into a revenge movie. And then I was locked.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking awesome. Nicolas Cage is great. He's Nicolas Cage. He's, don't need to say anything other than that.
Yeah, dude.
It's a Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah.
It's got a synth score that is super cool and insane gore.
Dude.
Like, so well done. I mean, just I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
I want to see if this guy has any other movies that are like popular.
I want to say, I think that's the same guy that did Color Out of Space, but I'm probably totally wrong.
Dude, he hasn't done anything since Mandy. That was 6 years ago.
Damn.
The hell's this guy doing?
He's in the lab, dude. Leave him alone.
He better be. I mean, I need to see something else. That was pretty fucking metal.
Yeah. I bumped it up from I had it at a 3.5, and then I bumped it up to a 4.
Hell yeah. I have it at a 3.5. But yeah, I don't like get into spoilers for anything, so I can't say too much, but I definitely recommend it. And it's something that, like, if you like the visuals and the gore and like the overall vibe, you could have it a lot higher than a 3.5.
Yeah.
So
I mean, every time I watch it, I like appreciate it more.
And I could see myself bringing it up a lot on the rewatch. Now that I know what it is, now that I know what to expect,
Yeah.
I could see it being like a 4.5 maybe.
Dude, the ending line though.
Yeah. It's pretty
My God,
awesome.
dude.
That's one of those movies you just like keep in the back of your head for like if you have a friend over and he's like, dude, just show me something crazy.
You want to see something fucked up, dude?
You want to see some fucked up shit?
Check this out, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, Mandy was awesome. Carl's Wreck actually worked out. Who would have thought?
Dude, I was hoping you would hate it and I could continue my spree.
Yeah, Carl has this reputation of recommending shit movies.
Not shit movies, just like movies that I talk about a lot and then they wind up not being.
Like Frank.
I didn't recommend Frank.
No, but that's what I'm like. You didn't recommend it like I've seen this and this is good. You've recommended it like I want to watch this really bad.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun.
And it was bad.
Yeah, I just wanted to watch Frank. That's not a recommendation.
So what's your other recommendation that you said?
My
was
other
good?
recommendation that I told you to watch was
Real Steel.
Real Steel.
Yeah.
What'd you give that? A
Like
3?
a 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
It was like average.
Yeah.
But I talked about that movie.
Yeah, you
like
talked
a
about
week.
you talked about it like it was
like,
The
dude,
Godfather.
You know, we should watch fucking Real Steel, dude. And then you were like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I mean, what did you expect? I have it at a 3." And you went, "What the fuck?
Why have you been telling us to watch this every day? At a 3. This is a piece of shit.
Is that not hilarious though?
Yeah. I'm gonna find a 3-star movie and recommend it every day and tell you to watch it, and then get confused when you expected it to be better.
Well, unlike you, I actually watch your recommendations.
Oh, yeah?
Perfect Days.
I watched Mandy.
After I'd fucking got on my knees and sucked your dick for it, dude.
No, you recommended it for like a week.
I had to really twist your nipples.
Well, I just wanted you to do that.
Oh, I got you.
I was playing hard to get. So you
The
would
old
do
reverse psychology.
Oldest trick in the book. And then the next day, I did a solo double feature that was quite fun.
Hell yeah.
The first one up was BVS.
That was crazy, dude.
It wasn't crazy.
Not like because I'm not going to spoil your watch list, but I'll explain why it was nuts in like a second.
Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice,
Poopy
Ultimate
Town.
Edition. Carl's an idiot. That's
Poopy Town.
That's what you guys need to understand. All the scoopers out there, you need to know I'm smart, Carl's stupid. That's all that can explain this whole situation. I'm smart, Carl's stupid. Say it with me. This
Dude,
movie's awesome.
If you like BVS, I couldn't think of anything but I should say.
Dude, it's like
it's
every
not good.
time I used to think like you too. The first time I watched it, I was like, dude, what the hell is this? And then every time I've watched it, I've liked it a little more. And this time I watched it, everything just like clicked with me.
Did you move it up?
Of course I moved it up. I moved it up to a 4.5. And I think next time I watch it, it'll be a 5.
No fucking way,
dude. It's fucking
You're
amazing,
insane, dude.
It's a
You're talking
amazing
crazy
movie,
right
dude.
now.
No, it's incredible. I'm not even. You guys know I'm not lying about how I feel about a movie. If I watch some great movie that everyone thinks is great, I don't think it's good, I'm gonna say I don't think it's good. And if I watch a piece of shit that everyone thinks is a piece of shit, but I love it, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing this to be cool or to be different. I just genuinely like.
Well, let me ask you this.
I kind of love this movie now.
Let me ask you this: how do you have it that high when you have Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor in the movie?
Well, here's the revelation that I've come to.
Break it down for
with
me.
Jesse Eisenberg specifically. Everyone makes fun of him for his Lex Luthor portrayal, and I've come to a conclusion about it.
Okay.
Is it a good Lex Luthor adaptation? No. But is he a good villain for the movie? Yes. He creates a ton of great tension for the movie. He puts these characters in great situations to make for an entertaining movie. And his plans and his motivations are very clear. And you know why he's doing what he's doing. And
I actually don't remember why he wants to kill Superman.
oh, well, he goes into like a tangent about how like stuff about his upbringing and his dad teaching him about God, and how
is that
he hates God, and how Superman is the closest like thing that in this world to a God. And he says if God is all powerful, then he can't be all good, and if he's all good, then he can't be all powerful. And he's trying to show people that Superman isn't all good. And so that's why he sets up the fight between Batman and Superman. And Superman, obviously, like, I've always looked at these adaptations as like pretty bad for Superman and Batman. Like, why are they so dark? Why are they killing people? This isn't right. Batman does like he does brand people, which is pretty fucked up, because he's branding people that inevitably gets them killed when they go to prison. And I have said, like, I know what Snyder was going for with Batman, and he wanted to show a more broken down Batman that has lost his way and has resorted to killing if he has to, because of the things that he's been through and because of the world that he lives in now. But we didn't see it happen, so it's harder to justify. So he's trying to drop us into this world that already exists, when we should have seen a flashback. We should have seen something that led into this. Like, probably a solo Batman movie would have done that.
Yeah.
Started him at normal Batman, and he ends up broken. and
Yeah.
then Batman v Superman happens, people would have been they would have been more open to the idea. But rewatching it, Batman doesn't kill many people at all, and he doesn't, to my knowledge, not counting nightmare sequences, because those are nightmare sequences and that doesn't count. He doesn't really ever use a gun. He uses a gun once, and he shoots this guy's backpack that has like gas in it.
Oh yeah, I know
But he never like shoots a guy directly, unless I missed it. But Superman specifically, like, never does really anything wrong in this movie. He's not like the dark Superman that I've always kind of envisioned him as. I don't think he's the best adaptation because of his Clark Kent side. Like, I don't think Snyder gave him anything to work with in terms of Clark Kent. They don't change his attitude, the way he talks, the way he acts. Like, when you watch the old 78 Christopher Reeve one, he's putting on a show as Clark. He's clumsy and he's goofy and he talks like a doofus, and
I was gonna say he
acts
talks
like a coward.
different.
Yeah, he has bad posture. They change everything, and Cavill's Clark is pretty shitty, but that's not his fault. But anyways, Lex gets Superman by the balls because he kidnaps his mom, and he says, "You have to go kill Batman or I'm going to kill your mom." And Superman goes there to the fight with Batman and doesn't even want to fight him. He's telling Batman, "Hey, you need to help me, like, get my mom, because Lex has my mom. Like, I don't want to fight you. We can figure this out." And then it's Batman, like, initiating the fight, and like he's kind of like Superman's kind of forced into it. So the motivations become a little more clear, and you know why Batman hates Superman, because in the opening scene he's seeing all these people that he cares about being killed by all the destruction from Man of Steel.
Yeah.
From, obviously, like, Superman didn't mean for any of that to happen, and it wasn't his fault, but him being here is the reason it happened. And from ground level, you can't see whose fault it was. You just know Superman's here and he's fucking shit up and he's getting people killed. And so the motivations become a lot more clear. I think visually it looks amazing, about as good as a comic book movie's ever looked, outside of the Batman, probably. Maybe like Logan. But it looks perfect as you know, visually. I love the score by Hans Zimmer and Junkie XL. I think the dialogue's pretty great too. I think there's a lot of interesting dialogue. The first half is like this cool, like, political drama about what if superheroes existed and what if these gods came down to Earth, and how some people would cherish them and like praise them and as a savior, and some people would condemn them and want them taken down. And I just think it's super interesting, and Lex really is like, I don't know, I don't really hate him anymore. I obviously they did a lot of weird stuff with like certain lines and and the whole like weird like mannerisms they gave him, and the Jolly Ranchers and all that weird shit. But like, in terms of his actual writing, like, when I think of a bad villain, I think like this guy's boring and isn't intimidating and doesn't service the movie at all. And that's not really what Lex is to me. I feel like Lex really pushes that movie forward really well and creates a lot of interesting like dynamics between characters, and the movie is about about relationships. Like, it's not like normal comic book movies when it's good guy versus bad guy. Like when you watch a normal Marvel movie, like even when it's okay, like Shang-Chi, it's like, it's so cookie cutter by the book. This normal guy becomes a superhero, fights a bad guy, he wins, movie over.
Yeah.
And it's like in this movie, it's so much like more unique than that. And it's a fight between these two characters that are both very complex but have the same goal in mind. And some people have a problem with Doomsday because it feels like he shows up at the end just because they need some big thing to fight, to team up against. But I mean, Doomsday is there because he was Lex's backup plan if Batman didn't kill Superman. So that, like, that makes sense to me.
Well, it's one of those things like I think you just see it all the time. They always tease like two characters fighting each other, and at the very end they team up against a bigger threat. Like it's always how it goes. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the reason why it kind of feels like a comp out, because like Batman v Superman, it's called Batman v Superman, and they fight and then they team up against Doomsday.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? It's like what the Godzilla movies have done with Godzilla versus Kong and Godzilla X Kong. Like anytime you do a versus movie, they wind up just teaming up with each other at the end.
Yeah, I can sort of understand that complaint. I mean, I just feel like it would be weird if like they did a Batman v Superman movie and like one of them won and one of them died or something. Like that's just not gonna happen. These are two good characters that you don't want to see either one die.
That's kind of why I thought it was weird to initiate Batman v Super. I thought it was weird when they first announced it. I thought it was weird because they hadn't done a Batman movie yet, and they also hadn't done like in Batman v Super, in like Return of the Dark Knight Returns, one of them wins, and that's why it's like such a crazy story.
Yeah, but
it's
that's also just a
adapt
one-off
that.
story compared to the beginning of a universe.
Yeah, but why would you use that as the beginning of your universe?
I think the idea was like, okay, we want to have Batman and Superman together in the Justice League, and obviously, like, Batman and Superman are best friends in the comics, but what if when they meet, they don't start off hitting it off as best friends, and they actually start off at odds and have to, like, work towards becoming best friends? Which was Superman's goal also with Superman, where he wanted to earn, like, he wanted Henry Cavill to become the traditional Superman that everyone knows versus like starting out as him, which, you know, you can argue like part of what makes Superman so great is like he's always been a good person and he doesn't have to become a good person. But it's not like Superman's evil in Man of Steel. Like that's not at all true. But he has to kill General Zod, and some people don't like that. I just love Batman and Superman, and I love the characters, and I can really appreciate someone trying to do something different with them. And that doesn't always mean it's going to work. Someone can do something different with a character, and it can be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, it's not an excuse.
Yeah, no, of course.
It's not bulletproof just because they did something different. But,
and you're not going to ever hear me complaining about the visuals from BVS.
Oh, dude, it's gorgeous.
The visuals from BVS are, I think, its biggest pro is the visuals.
Yeah.
That, like, when I think BVS, I think of coming in my pants visually. I think of my eyes just getting banged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything just really like worked for me this time around. It's always been one of those like guilty pleasure movies that I turn on for fun because there's a lot of fun scenes, and now I just like am kind of fully embracing that I really like the movie. And one of the most notorious scenes from the movie is the Martha scene, which everyone hates, and I love it.
Why do you think? I'm going to ask you, why do you think it works? And then I have something else that I want to follow up with.
I think it works because this fight, like, is Batman who's lost his way. He's been consumed by this anger, and he's about to murder Superman. Like, all he's had his mind on is, like, this guy's a god. If there's even a 1% chance that he can turn on us and kill us all, I have to take it as an absolute, and he has to be eliminated. And he's about to kill Superman, and Superman says, "You're letting him kill Martha." And then all he knows of Martha, like, the second that Superman says Martha, he thinks of his mom. He's like, why the fuck did he just say Martha? Like, what is going on right now? And then he's like, "Save Martha," and he goes, "Why did you say that name?" And people make fun of it, and you know they're welcome to do whatever they want to. But I feel like people like to make fun of it instead of actually like thinking about it, like thinking about what the scene means. And what it is it's grounding Batman back in reality, and he goes, like, A, this is someone's son that I'm about to kill, and B, like, Superman's asking for his help to save his mom. And he's going, I can help save someone else's mom since I couldn't save mine. And it almost gives him like a feeling of redemption to go help save Clark's mom. And gives him like this feeling of catharsis. That's kind of how I take it. And I don't see anything like... I feel like it's actually like pretty smart. Like a pretty smart idea to have that be what stops the fight.
I think it's
and connects these two people that are going to be best friends.
Yeah. I think people make fun of it because like it's weird that he would automatically think he's talking about his dead mom who's been dead for a while.
But that's like
no,
that's what I would do.
Like
if I'm Batman and someone says like I'm in that exact spot and someone says my mom's name, I'm going to be like, why did he just like what is he talking about? Why did he just say my mom's name?
Well, I would think like, what is he talking about? I wouldn't be like, oh, like, he could be talking about my mom who's been dead for 40 years.
But Bruce's parents being killed also consumes his life, and he thinks about it way more than he needs to.
It does, but does he like freak out anytime he encounters another person named Martha or Thomas?
No, but
like, there's other people with those names, and Batman's also extremely smart. I'm saying I like what you're saying better. I'm saying I think that's why people make fun of it. I think that's why people make fun of that sequence.
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know why people make fun of it.
That's the only thing I can think of. But another thing that we brought up though while you were watching, I can't remember if it was Justice League. It's been a while since I've seen Batman v Superman, and I haven't seen the Ultimate Edition. Maybe that will open some runway in my mind.
It does help. It is a better movie. The Ultimate Edition's a better movie.
Yeah, so maybe I need to give that a look. I kind of need to just erase what Lex Luthor is supposed to be like from my head, because he's a big annoyance for me still.
If you're comparing him to like comic book Lex, you're going to be like, why'd they make him so weird? What's going
I've got to go in there and not really think about him as Lex.
Dude, I swear to God, I will watch Batman v Superman tomorrow. I fucking love that movie.
Dude, I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch it.
Let me know when you want to rewatch it, because I'll watch it again.
My next thing I wanted to bring up, and again, it's been a while since I've seen Batman v Superman, and I might have brought this up during Justice League, but it obviously he's going for a darker Batman, and you know he's been through a lot. He's emotionally broken, and he's lost his way. But it seems like anytime he's not in the costume, or it seems like there's moments where he's just like normal Batman.
What do you mean? Like
when he's like Bruce Wayne talking to people, it seems like he's just like I feel like that would trickle down through his entire being. Like if you're fucked up psychologically, like even the in between you is going to be different. You know what I mean?
He doesn't really have many scenes as Bruce, and I mean, most of the scenes are like him out. Like he goes to this function that Lex Luthor throws because he's trying to get, he's trying to figure out how to steal the kryptonite from him, and so he's turning on his Bruce Wayne mode because he has to put on a disguise, which is him acting. So there really isn't many scenes of him like at home, like to where you could really even tell.
I guess I kind of feel like this is gonna sound dumb, but I kind of feel like he would be almost like more like the Batman as like Bruce Wayne, like kind of disassociated from people after having like lost everything and broken down to that point where he doesn't really care about like human life anymore.
Well,
you know what I mean?
The thing is, in BVS, there isn't much time with Bruce. So, like, I can't really say you're right or wrong because he could be, like, really, you know, dark and battered and fucked up, and we just don't really get to see it.
Uh-huh.
Because there isn't really much of him. And then in Justice League, the idea was that Superman brings back his humanity. So in Justice League, he's a lot more more himself, and he's been kind of rejuvenated by Superman.
Did you feel that way by the end of BVS?
Well,
Like that he was back to normal?
I mean, yeah. I mean, in Justice League, he feels like pretty normal. Batman.
Yeah, I'm saying, but by the end of BVS, like, is that the path you saw him on by the end of the events of BVS?
Probably, yeah.
I just feel like it happened quick.
I mean, that's an argument you can make, but I don't know. I mean, like, spoiler alert for BVS, but Superman dies, and at the funeral, he's talking to Diana, talking about it's the Justice League setup, and he's saying like, there's a war coming, and we've got to find more people, that can help us. And he said, I failed him. He's talking about Superman, and he's like, I failed him in life, but I won't fail him in death. And then in the opening scene of Justice League, he's trying to recruit Aquaman, and he's talking about how Superman died by his side, and how like it needs to mean something. And I feel like that was the idea, was was like Superman kind of shows him how to be human again.
I do think it is a cool idea that Batman is hostile to Superman, and that he views him as a threat, even though he hasn't been one like he could be. Mm-hmm. And like that's very Batman, is to be hostile towards anything that could potentially cause problems.
Yeah.
Like overly cautious, overly like worried about stuff. Mm-hmm. And I mean that was a storyline in like the animated series too.
Really?
Like, yeah, him like having a plan to dispose of any of the members of the Justice League just in case. And they were like, "Oh, it's fucked up. You got a plan for all of us except for yourself." And he was like, "Well, you would eliminate me."
Yeah. So yeah, everything just kind of like works for me. And then when I turn on Justice League, which is my next, also the Ultimate Edition, I think the main thing the Ultimate Edition does that helps the movie is it gives more background into why Clark is hostile towards Batman. Like, it's him going to neighborhoods in Gotham and asking the Gotham citizens about Batman.
I think that's what I need.
He's hearing these firsthand accounts of people saying he's like scary and he's like hurting people, and like they're all terrified of him.
Yeah.
So he sees him as like a villain, like someone bad.
Yeah.
And that helps a lot, because if you don't have that, then you're like, why does Superman hate him?
Yeah.
Like what's the problem here? So yeah, I think the Ultimate Edition helps a lot. And when I turned on Justice League, which is the next thing on my watch list, it really hit me how different BVS is, because I went from BVS to Justice League, and Justice League is good. I gave it a 4-star. I still think it's like a good movie, but it fits into the mold of like the typical comic book movie, and we're back to like MacGuffins. And 3 hours of that movie is the Justice League trying to stop Steppenwolf from getting all 3 mother boxes.
Yeah.
And I was like, why can't, like, I wanted another movie like BVS where it was more about like characters and less about this MacGuffin that we're all chasing. Yeah. And Steppenwolf sucks. Like, I don't give a fuck about Steppenwolf, and I think he's boring. And
it feels very like Deathly Hallows 1 almost, because you're constantly getting cock teased about Darkseid, and then you never get him.
The villain just should have been Darkseid, which I know this was supposed to be a part 1, and then Zack Snyder wanted to make a part 2, which would have had Darkseid in it. So, that's why like he teased him and didn't use him.
Yeah.
But which sucks that we'll never get that, but it's also like,
I also remember like really, aside from Batman and Superman, the only character with like anything to grab onto was Cyborg. I think, if I remember right, the Flash is just a straight up bad character.
No, the Flash is a lot improved in in the Snyder cut.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good
I
character.
remember him like his whole power is running and he can't run.
No, he can run.
He can, but he falls over every 5 seconds.
Well, he doesn't fall over. He gets shot one time.
I remember him falling like a ton for some reason, or like running into shit, or like fucking stuff up. And I know that he's supposed to be the comic relief character. I don't think Ezra Miller's funny. I think Ezra Miller sucks. But I don't know. I feel like they could have done cooler stuff with the Flash. Aquaman's just partying. I mean, he's just having a good time.
Aquaman doesn't have anything to do in the movie.
Yeah,
he has
he's
like
just-
no storylines really at all.
Yeah. He's just there for the ride.
It is too long. I mean, I do feel bad saying it's too long because I'm happy that Zack Snyder got to actually put out his full vision, which is awesome. But it does really feel like some of the scenes aren't necessary and pads the runtime. And the ending's like pretty awesome. But it just feels like a normal, like BVS feels like something special to me, like something we won't, like something very unique that doesn't come along often. And then Justice League just feels like another comic book movie, like another solid comic book movie.
Yeah.
And I mean the what's it called when he reverses time, Flash? Time Force, Speed Force.
Yeah,
the Speed Force scene is cool.
I do really like the Speed Force scene.
And the character development's a lot better. You know more about Cyborg and Flash, and it does make the movie better. But there is a lot that
The nightmare sequences are I don't like them.
I mean, those are in BVS.
Yeah, I don't like them. At least with BVS, like it's pushing towards the conflict between the two.
Yeah.
But
It did make me realize like how much Zack Snyder actually like planned out, because the nightmare sequences are, the idea is that that's when Superman turns evil.
yeah,
And like there's an apocalypse because Superman's turned bad and nobody can stop him. And so that was in BVS. Like that was his plan for really late in the series. Like way after Justice League, he was supposed to, maybe even part 2. I don't know exactly when he was going to do that, but he was setting up the storyline where Superman turns bad and like everyone has to try to stop him. But in Batman v Superman, there's a scene where the Flash shows up and from the future and is warning Bruce that the key is Lois Lane. And he's warning Bruce, don't let Lois Lane die, because her dying is how all this shit happens in the future, this apocalypse. So, like, the foresight that he had to put that scene in Batman v Superman before he made Justice League, which is way before he would have done any of that storyline.
yeah.
Like, he really did plan out, like, he had a plan for what he was going to do, and he did lay the groundworks for it, which is really cool. And it sucks that we didn't get to finish it, but I do think it's for the better. I don't think general audiences cared about his universe, and those movies stopped making money. Like, not his movies necessarily, because his last theatrical DC movie was Batman v Superman, which did all right. But like Wonder Woman 84 and Black Adam and The Flash, all those movies like flopped.
Yeah.
And I know he didn't make them, but
That
if the movies that like if they're only making money when he makes it, that's not a profitable franchise.
Yeah.
Like you have to have most of the movies being profitable. So I get why they didn't keep it going, and I don't think that like the Snyderverse is some perfect thing that like you can't cancel.
Yeah.
You know, like I there's some standout movies, but overall I think it was the right decision to.
Where do you
like,
land
scrap it.
on Man of Steel while we're talking about the Snyderverse?
4 stars.
4 stars?
Yeah. So
Okay.
BVS, out of that Snyder trilogy, BVS is my favorite.
What do you go, BVS, Steel, Justice League?
Probably Justice League over Man of Steel.
Okay.
I think Man of Steel is a pretty good movie, but it is a little frustrating as a Superman movie.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things that don't feel Superman. Like Pa Kent telling him he should have let kids die.
Yeah.
That's just not exactly something Pa Kent would say. You know?
That could be why I'm so hard on the movie, just because I love Superman so much that like I have a hard time detaching from what Superman like is and what makes like the character special. But I don't know, maybe I'm gonna do a DC a Snyderverse run through, not
just the trilogy,
not Wonder Woman, not Wonder Woman and stuff. But I'll do Steel, BVS, and Justice.
Yeah, that's a good like trilogy to rewatch. Yeah. They're all good. But yeah, I gave Zack Snyder's Justice League a 4. It's still good, but it is really long, and there's not really many moments where I'm like, edge of my seat, like, oh, this is the fucking shit,
I get hard when Superman shows back up. Gets me hard.
Not impressed. Isn't that from the comics? That line?
I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I know when he goes, Kryptonian, I was like, hell yeah, dude. You're about to get your shit fucked.
When does he say that?
Steppenwolf?
Steppenwolf.
Yeah, Steppenwolf says that, yeah.
Hell yeah.
When fucking Superman shows up, wrecks his fucking life, dude.
Yeah. Dude, he beats on Steppenwolf for like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And like the portal opens up and they start looking at Darkseid, and he's just sitting there fucking wailing on Steppenwolf.
He's giving him the business, dude.
Yeah, and like Cyborg is handling the mother box, trying to, destroy all of them, and he's just still standing there just wailing on him.
You can fucking catch these hands 24/7, 7 days a week.
No giving up right there. He was nonstop pounding on Steppenwolf. Then my next watch was Top Gun Maverick. I just felt like being an awesome guy, having an awesome time.
Yeah.
That's just how I felt. Just felt like saying America and drinking some beer and eating wings.
USA.
Yeah. Just beating my wife. All the, typical
being obese.
American things. Yeah. But it's just so fucking good. I mean, I never in a million years thought Top Gun Maverick would be that good. When it was announced, I was like, who gives a fuck about Top Gun? Like, that movie's not very good.
We did talk about that. We were like, Top Gun's not like some like amazing thing.
Yeah. And then now it is.
Yeah.
Now
Maverick
it is.
It's so fucking good.
It's almost
weirdly
like
good.
a flawless movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's exactly what it wants to be, and it does it perfectly.
Yeah.
Unless you have a problem with how they don't name the enemy country that they're fighting, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck, dude. You say that's the bad guys, and the good guys is the USA. I'm shooting the bad guys.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna shoot the bad guys.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who the bad guys are. They're not us. That's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Cruise is fucking awesome. It's you'll never see another movie like this, probably, with dogfights where the actors are actually in jets flying around in the air, and everything looks real. And the way that they choreograph everything and all the stunts and all the like camera work, you can actually tell what's happening.
Yeah.
Which is not common for dogfights or like plane sequences at all. Go watch Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on.
You can barely get a fucking bar fight that looks clear.
Yeah. Like it's so well planned out that you can actually tell what's happening. And you actually have like unique moments during dogfights that you remember that stick out in your head. Like, oh, I remember when this happened.
Yeah.
And this happened. And that's really hard to do.
And the stakes, dude.
Yeah, and the stakes, like you care about the characters, and
it's so hard. Like, it's an entire class, and I care about all of them.
Yeah,
like I don't want to see bad things happen to any of them.
Yeah,
and that's so hard to do. And like I remember the planning, like Tom Cruise being like, "This is the only way we can do it." Them planning for the climb, and people passing out. I was like, dude, holy shit.
Yeah. Now, one guy in training passes out in his plane and then starts hailing towards the ground. And then
they
Tom
lock on.
Cruise locks onto him to make his beeper go off to try to wake him up. And he wakes up at the last second.
Oh, my God, dude.
It's so fucking good. The training is fun. The camaraderie between all the students and the battle that Tom Cruise is fighting with the higher-ups because he's doing things unorthodox and they don't like it. And they're trying to, like, restrict what he's doing. And And he's like, you went off the books yesterday and didn't have our permission. So from now on, anything you do, anything you teach gets approved by us. And then he lays a paper on his desk and he's like, what's this? And he goes, request to lower the hard deck, sir.
Yeah, fucking with John Hamm.
Yeah, it's funny. It's the action is incredible. It actually looks really good too visually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really like a one of a kind movie.
Yeah, dude.
And
my ass was so tight towards the end too.
Yeah, dude,
so tight.
Yeah, like
I am good, Rooster.
I'm very good.
I'm very good.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick is fucking tits.
It's fucking awesome.
I love it. I wish they'd re-release it in theaters. I'd go.
Oh yeah,
I'd go in a heartbeat.
In a second.
Next, same day actually. I did the old triple feature yesterday.
God dang, son.
I know. I watched Ocean's 11.
I gotta talk about the movie I watched.
All right.
I watched Kung Fu Panda 4.
All right.
I don't know why I watched that.
Yep.
I was taking a break from painting the bedroom for the second time. And Kung Fu Panda 4 got put on. I partook. And you know what? It really wasn't that bad. Kung Fu Panda is a pretty consistent franchise when you think about it. Like, 1 and 2 are like 3.5, and then the rest of them have been 3s. So, pretty fucking good. And, like, the action sequences are really well animated. I really liked it. Aquafina's in it. Sorry about that, Cash, but she's in it. But overall, like, pretty solid.
You happy you interrupted my watch list for that?
I am. I wanted to get mine in.
After I already said my movie.
Well, you jumped straight into it. I told you I had.
I've been doing that this whole time.
I told you I had some movies, dude.
Yeah, you can wait.
Kung Fu Panda 4. Boom.
Man.
It's in.
Man.
Locked in.
You're fucking gay. I watched a good movie. I watched Ocean's 11. Because he was busy painting his room. So I did cool shit. That's what I did.
Hell
I did cool shit. I'd never seen any Ocean's movies. And man, is that a good one.
Really?
Man, is that movie great. That's just like every element of a movie working. Amazing cast, amazing director. I think that was my first Steven Soderbergh movie other than Logan Lucky. And that guy can fucking make a movie.
I didn't know you'd seen Logan Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say cauliflower?
The script is amazing. Like, it's just a well-crafted movie, like, on every level. And super entertaining, super well-crafted. Like, the actual story keeps you on your toes, and, like, there's moments, like in like the feeling you get when you watch Seven for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And then the thing happens, not like the ending, but like the person you've been trying to catch does something crazy, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? Why is he doing that?
Yeah.
Like, one of those moments happens during Ocean's 11 where you're like, why the fuck are they doing that? That's Crazy Town.
Yeah.
But it's just a really fucking good script, an amazing cast. It's funny. It's like sleek and has a bunch of style, and oh man, for some reason Don Cheadle has a British accent.
He's goofing around,
which bothers me. Because why does Don Cheadle have a British accent?
He's acting, dude.
If you're getting Don Cheadle, why make him British? If you have a British character, why get Don Cheadle? This doesn't make any sense.
Don Cheadle was the best British
one
guy
or the
they
other.
had.
You either get Don Cheadle or you have a British character. You have to pick. You don't get both. What the fuck is going on? But yeah, it's like super fun. Yeah, I gave it a 4.5.
God dang.
Yeah, it's a perfect just like come home on a Friday night and just want to watch something fun.
You were just swinging home runs all
dude.
weekend.
Yeah.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, very good week.
Well, then I'm gonna have to watch I'm gonna have to watch Oceans, and then we can blast through maybe even the series.
I think I'm doing that on my own. You don't really watch movies, so...
You say that. You say that. I don't know why you say it.
What'd you watch yesterday?
Yesterday?
Yep. One movie?
We watched... Yeah.
I watched 3.
I'm sorry. I work. I have a life.
You didn't work yesterday.
I was working.
No, you
I
weren't.
was working at the house.
That's not... You don't say, I work.
Dude, people have... Like, you were indisposed. I have responsibilities and stuff I gotta do. I went to Repticon.
So that's why you didn't watch movies, not because you had to work.
I have other stuff to do.
Typically I have other stuff to do too, but I was
there.
fucking sick.
I wasn't sitting there like a little boy going, "Owie, owie, owie." Oh no! I did shit.
Wow.
I got up. I woke up and I went, "Yeah, I'm a man today," and I did stuff.
And then you shit your pants. Then you
that
drank
was
milk.
the day before that I shit my pants.
Is that right?
No, I didn't actually shit my. People are gonna think I shit my pants for real.
Because you did.
I didn't shit my pants yesterday.
Sure, buddy.
I haven't shit my pants
You're
in
not fooling anybody.
a couple moons now.
It's been last week.
it's been a really smooth week for me.
No, but I only have one Oceans movie left, so I'm gonna watch that.
Oh, you watched the others?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not watching the woman one.
I meant ocean movies, not dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want the one with penis in it.
Yeah, and then I have another movie in between this one, but since it's still Oceans, I'll talk about it now. Today I watched Oceans 12, which I didn't like as much. Very weird movie.
Oh.
Yeah, they make some very weird choices that I didn't really like.
They just
I'm going to try to describe something.
Okay.
Like describe a scenario to you and tell me if you think this would work.
Yeah.
You're watching a movie about you're watching Heat.
Okay.
In Heat, the character of Robert De Niro, named
Neil.
There's a scene where they need to break in somewhere and they need a distraction. They need somehow to get inside. So Neil McCauley pretends to be the actor Robert De Niro to get into a place.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah. That happens in Ocean's 12. It's a fourth wall break where they're like, oh, yeah, this person looks like this actor, so we'll pretend that they're this actor to get into this place.
Well, hang on. You did say that Ocean's 11 was funny. Depending on the level of comedy, that could work.
It's not like they're serious movies.
Okay.
Like they're serious heist movies, and they just have some levity in the background, but they're not comedies.
Because I was gonna say, if you're watching something like Game Night, and some guy was like, "You look just like Jason Bateman,"
that'd be funny.
I could see that.
That's also just a throw-in joke, not a plot point.
Yeah,
how they're getting shit done. It made no sense to me, and I've never seen anything like that.
It really depends on the full tone of the movie, but
yeah,
it seems like that would not be okay.
Yeah, and a pretty serious movie. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. So that's weird, and then there's not too much of a heist, really. The first one is the whole movie is set around ripping off this casino.
Yeah.
That's the whole movie. And it's very focused on that. And it's super enjoyable. And then this movie is dealing with the repercussions of the first movie and kind of doing another heist, but not really. It's just not the best. I've heard that 13 gets kind of back on track and is up to par with the first one. So we'll see. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it wasn't huge on Ocean's 12.
Well, damn. How far of a set? So you said you gave Ocean's 11 a 4?
4.5.
4.5. How far back was 12?
I gave 12 a 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a big step back.
Wasn't huge on it.
Okay.
And then yesterday we watched Everybody Wants Some.
Now this is some man shit, dude.
Yep.
Who wrecked Everybody Wants Some?
I believe it was Ben.
Ben, you fucking dog. You absolute dog.
You dirty dog.
Everybody Wants Some is fucking awesome. Linklater in like a... It's Linklater doing like an Animal House type movie, and it's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's like Dazed and Confused 2.0, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like a spiritual successor to it. Nothing happens. There's no plot. It's about the first... it's about a baseball team in the 80s, like a college baseball team, and the couple days before classes start. So they have nothing to do. Like, they're just fucking around for 3 days. That's it.
That's the whole movie.
And that's going to turn some people off. Some people... A lot of casuals. Like, I used to be like this. When I was a kid, when I was 18, 17, like, I would put on a movie, and you always expect it to be, like, a really unique story or a really unique thing.
Yeah.
Like, something crazy's got to be happening if they made a movie about it. And then the older I get, the more I just appreciate movies of just people existing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And even then, there's still, like, I feel like some meaningful exchanges between, what's his name? Willoughby and the main character.
Yeah, there's meaningful... I mean, no story doesn't mean there's no meaningful exchanges.
Well, I mean, I think it kind of plays into, like, there's, like, a universal, like, tone that the movie kind of, like, has when the main character gets serious, and it's, like, questions that he's asking that kind of speaks to the overall, like, theme of the movie that I really enjoy. It's kind of like just putting a nice little bow on top of everything, because the movie is really funny, the characters are really charming, and, like, all of the characters I really enjoy.
Yeah. Linklater's coming of age films always have themes of, like, growing up and adolescence and entering into manhood.
Not really knowing your place.
Yeah,
or who you
trying
are.
to figure out who you are.
Yeah.
And those kind of movies are just always going to resonate with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's also just super fun. The cast has great chemistry. Glenn Powell's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it's funnier than Dazed and Confused. I have them at the same rating, so I think they're pretty close.
Yeah.
I think I might actually prefer Everybody Wants Some.
I was gonna say the amount that I was laughing with Everybody Wants Some, Dazed and Confused would have to be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I like the music better in Dazed and Confused, and I think that the setting is a little more immersive. It feels a lot more 70s than the Everybody Wants Some does 80s, but I still think I'd probably prefer Everybody Wants Some, probably just because I like movies that are funny. And
Yeah.
I think it's just a little funnier. But Richard Linklater really does, like, he has this skill mastered of, he makes movies where it feels like this world exists and the camera's just stopping by in this world for 2 hours and then leaving. And that world is going to completely continue after the credits roll. And it doesn't feel like a movie. There's not those, like, cringy introductions, like when you watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off and he's talking to the camera. And not saying that's a bad movie, but, like, it takes you out of the movie. It makes you realize you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
Richard Linklater likes making movies about, like, a couple of days' time.
Yeah.
Like, you're entering into characters' lives for a couple of days and then leaving.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I just think that that's so interesting and so, like, ballsy, too, to make a movie that a lot of people will probably think is boring.
Yeah.
But he sticks to his guns and he makes what he wants to make. And it ends up creating something really special for smart people.
Yeah.
That know what he's making.
Yeah.
And I just think it's awesome. And I hope, once again, I don't know how this guy made Hitman. Doesn't make any sense.
It is crazy. Like, if you watch Everybody Wants Something, you're like, oh yeah, he's gonna make another one with Glenn Powell. You're like, oh my god. And you watch Hitman, it feels very different.
Yeah. You watched Dazed and Confused. You watched Everybody Wants Some, Boyhood, Before Sunset, Before Sunrise, Before Midnight, and then you watch Hitman.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
I mean, I appreciate it because, like, obviously he's really good at what he does, and he's doing something different. And I appreciate anyone that tries to, like, you know, break out of their, like, what they do normally and do something different. But I definitely prefer what he does normally.
Yeah, I don't know what his next movie's supposed to be, but hopefully it's got Glenn Powell in it. And hopefully it's a slice of life movie.
Yeah, maybe Glenn Powell, and he's maybe naked a lot. I don't know.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Just spitballing.
Yeah.
Could happen. But yeah, Everybody Wants Some was awesome. 4.5. Goat later. But yeah, that's it. So now we can talk about Maxxxine. Probably won't have too much to say about this, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of a letdown because it's like the focus of the episode, but movie not so good.
Now here's the thing. When I watched Maxxxine, as I stated before, I've been ill. And when I sat down to watch Maxxxine, it was the worst I felt. All week. For that 2 hours, for some reason. For some reason, the second I sat down, I felt way worse. And I was going through it, trying to watch this movie. And I kind of wanted to leave, like 30 minutes in. But I didn't want to have to watch I didn't want to leave and then have to go back and see it and have to watch the first 30 minutes again.
Yeah.
So I just thugged it out. And I didn't enjoy the movie. But I didn't know if that was because I was having such a bad time physically, or if it was the actual movie that I didn't like. And I think, in hindsight, it was both.
Yeah.
I think I certainly didn't help that I felt like shit, but hearing everyone else's thoughts on the movie, I'm like, okay, I wasn't tripping. Like, I was right. This isn't good.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on the first two movies in this series, X and Pearl. I think X is a 3.5 and Pearl is a 3. Like, they're good movies. I like them, I guess, but I was not really, like, all that excited for Maxxxine when we did our 2024 Yap Session episode. We talked about it, and, like, it wasn't really something I was counting down the days for. The trailer was pretty cool. Once I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, hold on a minute. This could be really awesome. I saw the 80s music, the cool, like, neon aesthetic, and the Night Stalker, and I was like, this Kevin Bacon, Giancarlo. I was like, this could be awesome.
You said, gee golly.
Yeah, gee golly whiz. You listen here, see?
Hot dog.
And then I watched the movie, and I was like, man,
what the hell just happened?
What the hell? Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be very good at, like, explaining why I don't like this movie. I think one of the reasons is I don't care about Maxxxine. I don't think she's a very good character, and I don't think she does anything interesting. And I think this whole movie is pretty much her just, like, trying not to die.
Yeah. It's tough because, like, I agree with you. The big thing for me is that her character isn't much different than how it was in X. It's been a while since I've seen X. Maybe I'm a little off, but, like, there was only one sequence that I remember where it's like the events of X actually causing problems for her. Mm-hmm. And it is one of my favorite sequences in the movie. And I won't spoil anything, but, like,
we're talking about the movie.
Oh, we are gonna spoil it, but okay. So it's when she's like screen testing, I guess, for a movie, and they're putting this goop on her face to, like, cast her head, and she starts having this, like, panic attack because she's thinking about the events of X. That's, like, the only time that it really, like, shows in her character that she's haunted by, like, the past. Mm-hmm. There's a couple visions here and there, but it's like she just kind of sees something and then, like, stops listening to someone, and they're like, hey, are you with me? And then she's like, oh, of course.
Yeah. It feels like the movie kind of, like, jumps all over the place, too, and, like, doesn't really know what it wants to be. You've got the side of, like, her wanting to become an actress, which every time it panned to that storyline of her trying to be an actor, I got bored.
Yeah.
Like, man, this kind of sucks. I don't even want her to become an actress. I don't even like her. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about any of this. Kevin Bacon was fun.
I did like Kevin Bacon's character.
I like Kevin Bacon as an actor.
Him doing the old foghorn leghorn, like sleazy PI. I like that.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
And, you know, he showed up. I liked him. I like Giancarlo. I thought the weakest part was really the script. I don't think necessarily Ty West did anything wrong directing. There's some interesting shots, some direct references to like other movies, and there's a scene where her friend gets killed, and there's a shot where the knife comes up. The killer's like holding the knife in front of this like neon light.
Yeah.
And it kind of reminds me of like how Malignant was shot.
Yeah.
And I liked that like sequence, and there's times where there's some cool visuals and cool music, and you know, I just think the script was like really not ready to be made.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the point is. There's no. I remember X like being funny.
Yeah. Yeah. X
and
is funny.
There's not like I didn't laugh once in Maxxxine. There's some good gore, if that's your thing. But there's really not many kills.
There's not a ton of gore either.
Yeah. It's like when there's kills, there's gore, but there isn't many.
Yeah.
The Psycho House is in the movie for no reason.
Yep. Just because cool.
Just because it would look interesting in the trailer and rouse people's interests, but that's it. Didn't need to be in the movie at all.
Yep. That's to put asses in seats. That's all.
Yeah. I don't know. Just like...
I thought that the Night Stalker stuff didn't amount to nothing. Like,
yeah.
It was just kind of, I guess it was just a red herring to throw you off.
Mm-hmm.
But like the main villain is her dad.
Yeah.
And
which I haven't
that was
seen the first
teased.
two movies in a while, so I didn't even... Like, I got from the context clues, I picked up that's her dad, but I didn't remember him.
No, it was teased in X that, like, he was this religious zealot that, like, ran this cult kind of thing.
Mm.
And I feel like if you're going for, like, a religious cult, like, fucking just own the religious cult. Don't do this Night Stalker stuff.
Yeah.
Where you're, like, kidnapping girls. Like, have them fucking... Well, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to offend anybody. But like, have them go full cult and like be fucking weird and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But like, she sneaks into this house after finally dealing with Kevin Bacon. Like Kevin Bacon's PI is the big boogeyman that you see so far. And then she finally goes to this house, and it's revealed that it's her dad that's doing all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And you get like one scene at the end of the cult.
Yep.
So you could have done some freaky shit with that, dude, if you had like stuck to that and owned it the whole time.
Yep.
But most of it's just like girls going missing and Maxxxine like running from a PI.
Trying not to die and trying to become an actress.
Yeah.
Just not very interesting. I kind of feel about it the same way I feel about X and Pearl, except those first two movies were a lot more focused.
Yeah.
And I had an easier time like enjoying them, but
we watched Maxxxine, and like the next day you were like, "Did you think about Maxxxine anymore?" And I was like, "No, I didn't."
I thought about how I don't like it.
Yeah, I was like, I fucking in one ear and out the other, dude.
Yeah, I did say when we were driving home, I didn't like Maxxxine, and I don't love Ty West's trilogy he made. But I'm really excited to see what he does next, because I think as a director, he has a lot of talent.
Oh, yeah.
But I think this like storyline he chose kind of like held him back, because I don't like it. I kind of had a confession to Carl where I said, I'm not really sure if I like Mia Goth as an actor.
Yeah.
You
gotta explain that.
That's very
because,
different from me saying she's a bad actor. I'm not saying that. But certain people just come across as like genuine and likable, and you like seeing them on screen and you like the characters that they portray. And it's not that every character someone plays has to be like a good character. Like, you know, Christian Bale plays Patrick Bateman, who's a psycho murderer.
Yeah.
And like, obviously you can play dark roles and not every role has to be likable. But I don't know what it is about Mia Goth, but I don't really love her in movies. And I can't really explain it. In Pearl, I can tell you she's giving a great performance in Pearl, but she just kind of annoys me.
Do you think that she maybe doesn't have much charisma?
Maybe that's it. Maybe it feels like she's trying too hard.
Maybe.
Versus some people...
Because like it's crazy that I root for someone like Homelander, and then like I don't give a fuck if Maxxxine dies or not.
Maybe it's just because they're not interesting.
It could be.
Like, I love Homelander as a character. He's an amazing character. And Anthony Starr is such an incredible actor that even after all the heinous shit he's done that's unforgivable, we've talked about it before, like, he'll have a scene with his son where you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, and you feel bad for him. I don't think I've once felt bad for any moment of Mia Goth in this trilogy.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't really like her characters that she plays, and maybe that's just she's gotten unlucky with characters I don't like, and I'm taking it out on her, but I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people have fan cast her as Harley Quinn just because she's crazy and she yells.
Yeah.
It would be annoying.
She's got the voice.
I don't know if
for
I'd
it.
like it. I don't know if I'd want that to happen.
Yeah.
I just need to see more from her, I guess. Maybe play people that aren't crazy and see what you can do.
Yeah.
Because she's the same way in Infinity Pool. I didn't like her in Infinity Pool. So, I don't know. I don't know exactly.
Hey, James, hey!
Yeah.
That's
so
my Mia.
fucking annoying. Dude, her accent is so fucking annoying.
Do you have an infinity pool?
No.
You bust one out?
No.
No?
You did it just now. I'm good there. Yeah, if I had to rank the Ty West trilogy, it'd be X, Pearl, then Maxxxine.
Yeah, that's how I'd rank it too. And really keeping X up on its pedestal is the
Kid Cudi cock shot.
Kid Cudi dick shot, dude.
Yeah. Just hanging in
huge.
doorway. Silhouette shot.
Did we ever get confirmation if that was real or not?
No, there's no way.
I don't know, dude.
Dude, it was like a Costco hot dog. There's no way that was real.
Dude, a man can dream, you know?
I think
you don't have to ruin it for me.
I think Kid Cudi said in an interview it was his penis, but I don't know. He could just be saying that.
God. Kid Cudi, if you're listening,
come over.
we need to talk, dude. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what Ty West does, because I think I've just gotten unlucky and haven't liked these movies that he's made a ton, just because I don't really like the scripts. But if he was able to take over something else, maybe a script someone else wrote, or if he was able to take over a franchise, like reboot the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise or something, like, I feel like he's got a lot of talent, and I'd like to see what he can do.
He is a very talented director, and he definitely has his own style, his own feel, which is really hard to like grab as a director. I feel like, to be different and unique from everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm not quite at the level you are with Mia Goth. I think I would need to see more out of her to really draw a conclusion. I mean, I do agree. I don't like the characters that she's portrayed so far, but I still think she's a fucking unit.
Yeah, she's talented.
Yeah.
I
want to see her.
I guess I just want to see more from her that isn't just yelling and being crazy.
Yeah. So hopefully she picks up something that's out of her wheelhouse, and we can kind of see something new out of her.
Yeah. I want to see her in like a Florida Project or something.
I was just gonna say like a Linklater thing.
Yeah, like a slice of life like drama.
Yeah, where she's just like a kind of a quirky character or something.
Yeah. But I think that's all we got for that. So, as per usual,
Little fluff.
little cinephile.
Hell yeah.
See what we pull here. Rooney Mara.
Tough.
I'll go first. My favorite Fincher. Girl with the dragon tattoo.
Hell fucking yeah. God dang, son. You can do me like that.
Yep. Fuck you.
I'm going to go with... A Ghost Story.
I'm going to go with Lion.
I forgot she was in that. Good one.
Well, it wasn't a good one then.
I'm going to go with... What the fuck was I just thinking of? Oh, Nightmare Alley.
I forgot she was in that.
Damn it.
The Social Network.
Running low. I'm running low here.
Fucking oops.
Dude, I'm gonna sound so dumb. Was she in Napoleon?
I don't think so. I can check.
Give me a little gander on that, and then afterwards, I think I am done.
Okay.
She's a really great actress. I don't think she's done much. At least not much that I've seen.
She is not in Napoleon.
Yep, that's the end of that one. Did you have more?
No, but I won.
I mean, yeah, I just didn't know if you had any off the dome.
I don't think so.
I feel like she's very
Oh, I think she's in Women Talking.
She is in Women Talking. Yeah.
Oh, she's in Her. I almost said Her. But I didn't know if I was just connecting that because she's married to Joaquin.
Yeah.
Or if she was actually in it. But she plays his ex. In Her.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in forever, dude.
She's in Kubo.
I wouldn't have recognized her voice.
And the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Didn't know about that.
Yeah. You can put the card in your pile.
Rooney. You rascal.
You stinker.
All right. See what else we got here.
No way that's your fucking pile.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that looks
why are we still playing this game, dude?
Yeah, the one that looks like the Empire State Building. Yeah, that's mine. James Franco.
Hell yeah, brother.
You'll probably beat me here.
I need every edge I can get.
I'll go with The Disaster Artist. I was going to try to do a Tommy Wiseau, and I don't know how.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Well, I know how to do that.
That wasn't good.
I was trying to say The Disaster Artist in his accent.
Oh, it's that. Yeah, he's fucking crazy. All right.
I did not hit her.
That was good. That was good. I'm gonna go with a little Spider-Man.
Oh man, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. James. 127 hours.
Nice. People don't like that movie.
It's awesome.
I like it.
It's well done.
I like seeing him jerk off.
He does that.
Yeah, he does.
And when he's stuck in the thing.
Yeah, he's stuck in the thing, dude. What are you supposed to do while you're stuck in the thing? You jerk off. You gotta
Good
milk.
point.
You gotta milk
What
it
else
out.
are you gonna do?
Yeah, dude. All right, I'm gonna go with This Is the End.
I'll go with The Interview.
Damn, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with The Night Before.
I'll go with Pineapple Express.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go with. Let me think here. I got a couple of sleepers that I want to hold.
You're definitely gonna beat me.
Honestly, dude, I'm having trouble like coming up with common ones right now, and I don't know why.
You don't need to. I don't have much left in the tank.
Anyone but him.
Is that what it's called?
The Bryan Cranston one? Pretty sure. No?
I don't think so. Because I have that movie, but by a different title in my head.
Not him? I'm pretty sure it's anyone but him. Search it.
How about this? I say what I think it is, and whoever's right gets it.
Okay.
I think it's Why Him.
Fuck, I think you're right, dude.
I am right.
Damn. Got me.
Yep.
So now I have to come up with 2?
Now you have to come up with 2 to even it out.
I'll go with Spring Breakers.
I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, he plays like a riffraff wannabe.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll go with...
Oh yeah, that's what he is on the card.
Oh, sick. The Post Malone.
Yeah.
Another one. I keep thinking about him in The Night Before. He was like, you saw my dick?
I guess that settles it.
I get it. What you're going to. Damn, what's another one? All right, I have one that... No, that's not him. That's Shia LaBeouf. What the hell am I talking about, dude? Are we tied right now?
You need 1 to tie.
1 to tie?
Yeah. You needed 2 to tie, and you just said 1.
Damn it, James, you rascal.
You bastard, come on.
Dude, there's some obvious ones that I'm missing, I know.
The scoopers are waiting.
I know, I want to just give up, but I can't lose James. I think I'm out.
Caesar is home.
Oh my god,
You
what a
stupid
fucking
son of a bitch.
obvious one.
You dumb
Obvious
bastard.
stuff, dude.
Call them names. Yeah. Got old James in the pile.
Hell yeah.
See what else we got here. Frances McDormand.
Not the old expert.
I mean, I'm not either.
All right.
I'll start off with... Look at that shot. Sorry, we got Justice League on in the background.
Dude,
This
that's my
fucking shit right here,
My
dude.
biggest complaint about the Batman.
No
Not
gargoyle
enough
shot.
gargoyle stuff, dude.
Dude,
Put
we need
some
a gargoyle shot.
goddamn gargoyles in there, dude.
Yeah. We have to have a gargoyle
Oh,
shot.
ruined with Flash though.
Don't
You
worry
see
about
how
that.
weird he came onto the screen?
The scene ends after he jumps off the gargoyle, as far as I'm
dang,
concerned.
yeah.
Anyways, oh, don't you know? That's my
Fargo?
Fargo.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, you betcha, yeah. I'll go 3 billboards.
I'll go.
I like that.
I'll
Give me-
go
give
Burn
me
After
one-
Reading.
I forgot she was in that, dude. I would have saved that one. I'll go damn it, what's the name of that movie? I can't think of the name of the movie, but I'll go the French Dispatch.
I'll go Blood Simple.
Hell yeah. Now I really need to remember the name of that movie, dude. What in the fuck is it called? Dude, I don't remember the name of the movie. The one where she's fucking homeless and walking around and shitting in bowls.
Oh yeah.
Does it start with a V?
No.
I keep wanting to say Vagrant.
Oh man. I was thinking Vagabond.
I don't know the name of the movie. That's it for me. I don't want to waste any more time. Nomadland.
And
Not even close.
The Tragedy of Macbeth.
I always forget that movie exists.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yep, a Rooney. She's also in that movie with Jack Nicholson where he's like banging someone's daughter.
Oh my god. I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, she like comes in and she was like, "Oh my god!" And he's like wearing nothing but like a Speedo, and he's like, "How's it going?"
Yeah,
And it's-
he's like taking their food out of the
yeah, dude.
fridge. Yeah.
Classic Jack Nicholson move.
Laura Dern, one that looks like a banana. I think we're gonna have like two picks here.
All right, I'm gonna go first. Jurassic Park.
All right. Marriage Story.
All right, I'm done.
Laura Dern. Little Women.
Got
Fuck
it.
you. Add it to the pile.
You
King
and
of
your
the
women
Castle,
movies,
King of the
dude. I'm
Castle.
sorry, I'm busy watching men stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like Kung Fu Panda 4.
it's more manly than
Aquafina.
Little Women, dude.
No. Bill Murray. You should win
Now
this one.
we're fucking
Dude,
talking.
in the picture he's got a funny hat.
Of course he does. I'll take it from here. I'm gonna go with Lost in Translation.
I'm gonna go with Ghost Beezy.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go with Life Aquatic.
I'll go with Groundhog Day.
Should I keep doing Wes Anderson movies or just?
It's up to you, pal.
I'll go French Dispatch then.
I'll go Scrooged.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go. Stripes.
I'll go Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I'll go Caddyshack.
Obvious stuff. I think I might be out of obvious stuff.
Pull him out the tank, dude.
I'll go Quantumania.
You scumbag. I'll go Meatballs.
I'll go Garfield.
I'll go Osmosis Jones.
Oh man,
Dude, when he drops the egg on the floor, then picks it up and eats it.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's kind of a sick movie, to be honest with you.
Bill Murray.
The Merman. That's what they call him. That's what they call him on the streets. I have a couple more.
Okay. Moonrise Kingdom.
Is he in that?
We'll find out, won't we? He sure is.
Damn.
But you have three more, and I think that was the last one I can think of. So
I will go. So do I need two to win?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just you know multiple.
I have
so just say them.
Saint Vincent and Zombieland. He was also in that other Wes Anderson movie, high school movie.
Rushmore.
Rushmore, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it, but yeah. See if we missed anything. Grand Budapest. Isle of Dogs. Royal Tenenbaums.
Just every Wes Anderson movie.
Darjeeling Limited.
I don't remember him being in Darjeeling.
Space Jam.
He was in Space Jam. I should have pulled Space Jam out like immediately.
The Dead Don't Die. Get Smart.
I haven't seen
About
Dead
it.
Don't Die, but I definitely should have. I should have picked that.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a wild animal in there. One
Carl
more.
finally got one.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it in the old country, dude.
Julianne Moore. Got the old twofer.
Here's the deal. I think I know who this person is,
Wow.
but I'm not 100%.
Who do you think it is?
Is it the girl from I don't know the name of the movie, but where she hooks up with that young guy and there's like the lady's like portraying her in a movie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I know who it is.
Okay. May December.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will go Children of Men.
I'll go Boogie Nights.
I'll go. That's it.
Don John.
I haven't seen Don John. I don't know.
Well, she's in it.
Put the card in your
To
deck.
my stack, it goes. Dennis Hopper.
The Hot Man.
You know him?
No, I didn't put him away. Dude.
I know one movie he's in, not including what's on here.
All right, put it in your pile.
No. If I only know one movie, I'm not putting it in my pile. I have enough in my pile, if we're being real. Oh! Alright.
No fucking way.
We're going to space, man. You like that?
I love it. I love it. I fucking love it.
Alright. I'm going to kick this off. Don't let me leave, Merv.
Little Interstellar, dude.
Yeah, and still. Yeah.
I'll go Buyers Club.
I'll go Wolf of Wall Street.
How many times you jerking off?
Those are rookie numbers, man. You got to pump those numbers up. It's Fugazi. It's fairy dust. It's not real.
It's boo. I can't whistle, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the other? Some more really popular. I'll go Rain of Fire.
I'll go Dazed and Confused.
A little dazed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Go with a little Time to Kill.
Fuck yeah. I mean, fuck yeah, you do. I'm gonna go with a little number called The Lincoln Lawyer.
There's, I can't remember exactly what it's called. Seen a movie called Killer Joe?
It is called Killer Joe.
Okay.
That was my sleeper pick. I didn't think you knew anything
Yeah,
about
fuck
it.
you.
Dude, in that movie, spoiler for Killer Joe, you me tell you?
That's pretty crazy.
Did me
to
tell you?
spoil that.
It's really funny.
No, I don't want you to tell me.
Damn it. All right, fine. I won't tell you. There, KFC's in the movie though,
All right.
which is pretty awesome. I'm gonna go Mud.
Mud's awesome.
Mud is cool.
I'm gonna go The Beach Bum.
I'm gonna go Gold.
The hell is that?
It's a movie called Gold.
Awesome.
He plays like some balding guy.
I'll go The Gentleman.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you do. Can you look one up for me?
Yep.
27 Dresses, I think he's in.
Sounds like something he'd be in.
I'm going for early rom-com McConaughey.
He is not in that.
Fuck. All right, new plan. You little devil, little rascal. Matthew McConaughey. I've definitely seen some like not very good rom-coms with him in it. What the fuck's the name of that movie? Oh, I'm sorry. Ghosts of Girlfriends Past.
Man.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Frailty.
I didn't even know he was in Frailty.
Yep.
Damn. I think I'm coming to the edge, dude. You swiped Killer Joe from me. You have a couple lined up?
I've got one.
Oh, I'm sorry. That movie I talked about, it was Fool's Gold, not Gold. I apologize.
Awesome. Just cheating. That's awesome.
I retracted, and we're back.
I know I have at least one.
At least one?
Yeah.
God. I feel like he was in another rom-com.
I have another movie, but I can't think of the exact name.
If you have two, I'll go ahead and...
I mean, I have one, because I can't think of the name.
I think that's it for me.
Contact.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
I don't know anything about it.
And that piece of shit he's in with Anne Hathaway. It's like a romance movie.
Another one? Is that...
It's like more recent, like 2018.
Oh, I didn't know he still did those.
Yeah.
Kind of thought they were a big problem. Oh my God, Cash Magic Mike.
Oh, man.
How did we miss that?
Yeah, we're done.
What the fuck? You know what, guys? I'm sorry. Go ahead and log off. Stop listening. That was horrible. I think he shows Peen in that, too.
Yeah, we shouldn't miss that.
Dude. Tropic Thunder, too.
Oh, yeah, he is in Tropic Thunder.
Damn.
Sing.
We don't have to worry about that.
The Wedding Planner. Dark Tower.
The Wedding Planner is the one where he wears fucking glasses like a nerd. Yeah. I should have known that one.
Lone Star.
That's on my watch list.
White Boy Rick.
I forgot about that
Free
movie.
State of Jones.
Yeah.
We Are Marshall.
I'm surprised your dad didn't drag us to Free State of Jones.
He's in a movie called Gold.
Oh, he is?
And Fool's Gold.
Oh my God, I had two movies.
Yeah.
I ruined it, dude.
And the movie I couldn't think of was Serenity.
Serenity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember us watching this.
2.1 on Letterboxd.
That's just
big steamer.
That's just the critics, you know.
Big pile of shit. All right, we'll do one more. I think you probably got me here. Cameron Diaz.
What the fuck? How do I have you on that?
Because I just don't know anything.
All right.
I mean, Shrek. Donkey.
I'll go. There's just something about Mary.
Is she in Charlie's Angels?
She is in Charlie's Angels.
Oh yeah.
I'll go The Mask.
Boy.
I have two more. And then seeing the old Diaz.
Isn't she in Sex Tape?
She is in Sex. That's one of my two. Good job, dude.
Thanks.
The other movie that she's in that I know of is Bad Teacher.
Yeah.
And
so we tied?
I believe so. I think
You don't have any more?
I think that about does it.
All right. Well, we can't go out on a tie. Rachel McAdams.
All right.
Game night. Fuck you.
Southpaw. Fuck you.
The Notebook. Fuck you.
There's a movie I know of that I don't remember the name of. Oh, I think it's called Temptation.
I'll look it up. No.
Incorrect. All right, Mean Girls.
Yeah, Mean Girls, right. Wedding Crashers.
Solid. You're a cool man. All right. I'm pretty sure she's in The Hot Chick.
All right, I'll check. I will check. Yep.
Okay. I was really hoping on that one. I've got one more in the tank.
Oh God.
I want you to fail.
Is she in The Internship?
I don't know. She doesn't seem like she would fit. But I don't know.
I don't know.
A little number called Sky High.
Oh,
Ever
wow.
heard of it?
You son of a bitch.
Yep. She had a guinea pig.
Doctor Strange. Oh, man, I'm a dumbass. Doctor Strange, About Time, Spotlight.
I forgot she was in Spotlight. She was great in Spotlight, too.
The Sherlock Holmes, Red Eye.
Oh,
What
yeah.
was wrong with
Kill Shot.
Yeah,
It's getting late, dude. It's all right.
I'm an idiot.
That's okay. Go ahead and put it on my big fat pile right there.
All right.
I know you guys can't see these piles. It's insane.
It's not that much different.
Listen to guys, it's fucking crazy.
Dude, it's not that much different.
I have like a quarter of the size of a stack.
It's not that big of a difference.
It's pretty big.
No.
Yeah.
He's just being funny.
It's just like him saying that his wiener's smaller than mine when it's just
Carl, you've
not.
seen it. You know.
It's
Dude, it's not that much of a difference.
stop trying to make me feel better. It's crazy, dude. I have like 4 cards.
Anyways, this week we're seeing Longlegs.
I'm so excited for that.
Hopefully it's great and we have a lot to talk about. Maybe we'll talk about we've already talked about underrated horrors before. I don't know.
We'll
Think of something.
do some yapping.
Best movies with the word legs in the title.
Talk about each other's legs, feel each other's legs.
Perhaps. Perchance.
Yeah.
Could happen. Mayhaps. Anyways, thanks for listening to the Film
School.